Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this one I'm following up from what I said in my last video when I said I'll take a look at another survival game. This one is called Mist Survival. Now I've had this one in my library for quite some time now and I put a fair few hours into it. The only downside for me was that it's not a co-op experience, and I like playing with friends and sometimes the old ball and chain, but it doesn't allow it. This game is a hardcore survival solo experience. So I know a lot of people out there do like the solo aspect, and if you haven't heard of this one, then it may be worth a little peek. I'm going to quickly load into a game and show you guys the basic premise of it in a moment. I just want to tell you that this game features a friendly AI system that if you find and potentially save certain people, you can recruit them to join you. They will come to your base and you can put them to work, for example, making bullets, gardening, building, etc. It's quite clever and it does work pretty well. On top of that, we've got enemy humans, zombies and wildlife, which obviously you can hunt for food. So bear in mind that all of this was made by a single developer, and it actually kind of blows me away a little bit. Don't forget to hit the like button if you get something from this, and consider subscribing for more from me. So with that being said, let's have a quick look in game. Right, so when you first log into the game, you'll get your basic sort of overview of how to play the game. So you've got fatigue and stamina, shelter management, the mist event. So the arrival of the mist brings new dangers, you must be prepared. Infected can only come outdoors at night or when the mist covers the land. This is their hunting time, which makes any travel in the mist quite dangerous. You've got weapons and tools, you've got different ore types, how to get brass, and that is pretty much it. And this is how we start. So it's kinda basic. It's easy to pick things up, and we've got to basically survive. There's a backpack here. Every time you find a backpack, you press F, and as you see on the left there, it'll add 2 slots to my inventory system, which is here. So it's added those 2 slots on because I found another bag. There I am, absolutely buff. I mean, I don't know why I should be afraid of zombies, because ripped. You have got your health, hunger, thirst, fatigue, stamina, and temperature as well does come into play. You can see here 20.3 degrees at the moment, but it does go to winter. Look, about a few months till winter, or a few months till winter. So last time I played this and picked it up, it was made by a single developer. I don't know if he's hired anyone else, but yeah, made by one guy. It's quite impressive for what it is. So looking in the boot of this car, we've got some canned fruit. It tells you the description at the bottom there. We found some water, and a container, which is good. Some biofuel and some matches. So if you look at the time, it's 8:15. For example, if I eat that now, it actually takes time. So it's just taken me 8 minutes to eat a can of fruit. And that goes for everything. If you're crafting, if you're building, it will actually take precious time up. Obviously the creatures come out at night, so time management is also a thing in this game. It's actually not a bad looking game either. Looks pretty good. So we'll come across this big ass warehouse, and remember at the start it says, there you go, there's a creature there. So you see me. So if I run now, it'll get set on fire. That place is absolutely crawling with them. Now they take about 4 hits ish, and you're dead. So you need a freaking weapon before you can take any of these on. The map's a fair size actually. They have worked on it over the few years that I've had it as well. So the car system is semi decent as well. So I can repair this car, but obviously I'll need all of these parts here. You can also fill a tank up, or you can fill a can up by siphoning fuel out of the cars, which is quite cool. Not all the cars unfortunately are, so these ones with the clearly fake looking windows, you cannot do anything with them. They're just props, which is a bit of a shame. Now really I'm going to need to find a place to hunker down for the night, which makes it difficult because I haven't got a weapon at all. So each shelter you find like this, you can also build your own. You can open a shelter command and have a little look-see at it. So I can make this my active base if I wanted to. So I will actually do that. So small house is set as base. There is a build menu. So let's have a look. We've got fire, torches, barrel fire. We've got a drying rack, a cooking pot, and a grill stand for food. A water barrel, a DIY water purifier, a generator. In the workshop we've got a tanning rack, a workbench, a blacksmith, a moonshine still, in case you just want to drink your worries away, a saw machine, a repair bench, a furnace, and a reloading bench. And you can build stuff like this, you see, hunting cabins and stuff, but you can see the resources and the time it takes to build is 96 hours. So that will obviously, you won't be able to do that in a wanna. That'll just be ticking and ticking and ticking, and it'll be several days later you'll be dead. You've also got fences, walls, and chicken coops. You got lights, fridges, all the furniture you could possibly want, and some gardening stuff. They've got enough in here to keep you interested. There's also bears in the game, and they're pretty tough. They will kick your ass. Okay, here we go. We got a bear fight. I'm gonna die. Not really sure how to deal with this. That didn't work. So, it's loud. When you die, you go unconscious. So you can either quit the game or you can revive. When you revive, you will lose some items from your inventory and your camp may be robbed. So, I start off. I have lost fruit, matches, scrap, more fruit, rags, and unfortunately the axe. So once you come back, you can see on the right hand side here that I am severely wounded. I am bleeding. I'm also severely wounded on the leg. I'm also bleeding from the leg, but they are all healing. To heal faster, I'll have to bandage them up. Now if I run, you can see the leg going up and up, but that obviously means I shouldn't be running on it. Let's see what happens when it goes to the top. Now it's bleeding again, and now I need treatment. So I shouldn't have ran on that leg, but I still did. Let's keep going. Feel sorry for myself here. Same with my arm. When I swing the axe, you can see that obviously going up there. But when you're injured and you start using the limb, you're obviously going to make it worse. And as shown there, the bleeding was stopped, and it was healing itself quite nicely. I ran on it, and I've completely fucked myself up. So we go in the inventory, we've got the bandage there, we can go on treatment, and then we can click severely wounded leg here. The recover timer is 5 hours. Performance is excellent. So I'm going to click on that and apply the bandage. So now it's healing again. So if I start running, the same thing will happen again, and let's not. Right, so in this garage here, we've got a workbench, so it will give you more options. So I can craft nails here using metal scraps for components. I can get 16 nails, so I'm going to do that now. I'll make 32. If you look at the time here, it says 12:14. This says it takes 40 minutes. Craft myself or assign work to the AI. Obviously I don't have any AI, so I'll craft them myself. So you can see the time is flying up now, and the fog is in. And this is the danger. The fog is their hunting time, and you can see them out there. So as you saw earlier, the sunlight burns them, but obviously this fog masks the sun, and they are free to roam. So I'm going to jump down, and I'm going to show you how difficult they are to actually... Oh, but there you go. Okay, so he took 3 hits. You can loot them as well, and sometimes they have some stuff. But yeah, they can hit you pretty hard. My health is already pretty awful. My previous injuries isn't helping that. I'm going to take an antibiotic. There you go. And I'm down. So then I have to go revive again and start on my base, and I've lost all of that. It's a pretty brutal game, and it's quite hardcore, so for the survival fans that enjoy a hardcore experience without multiplayer douchebagness, then this may be a good one to get. It's actually rather cheap as well. Currently this game is on Steam, not on sale, just full price is £8.29. It's just over $10, and for what it is as a sort of hardcore survival game, it's actually pretty decent. The footage you're seeing in the background is from quite a good YouTuber that I watch called Fooster. Now he's also from the UK like myself, and he's done a full playthrough of this. Here he is in his home. He's got plenty of guns, weapons, etc. that he's built up over time. Now, it isn't the easiest game to play. It is hardcore. There's no difficulty setting whatsoever. He's got an NPC with him there that he's found and saved, and he's brought back to this home that he's found. There she is. You can also gear them out as well, and by putting guns on their backs, giving pistols, etc. Started crops, and he's got cars, carports. This is sort of like getting towards the end game stuff. And you can make those NPCs look after your gardens, craft things for you, build fences. It's actually a pretty good system, and it works. And it doesn't quite get the love it does get, or if you've never heard of this game, that's because there's never any sort of eyes on it or promotion of the game whatsoever. And for what started off at least as a single developer making this, it's pretty damn impressive. I know those walls surrounding Fooster's base here are rather costly, and this took him a lot of time to get safe like this. He's also done a couple of bosses, things like that in the caves. But yeah, he's found a great location, and he's built it up, and he's got a swing. So why not? I will put the link to Fooster's full series of this game on a card here, and I'll also put it in the description below. But if you are interested in survival games and you're a solo guy, or you can't bother with the hassle of multiplayer, then this is definitely one you should check out, especially for a rather cheap price, and if anything, it will pass the time quite nicely. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like this game, and let me know if you already got the game. How do you feel about it? Let people know in the comments below what you think is good about this game, what's bad about this game, and I'll catch you in the next one.